Hi Dustin, this is part 2. We're going to look at how to use these resources as well to find articles on your particular topic. If you move your dot to Nexus Uni, you can type ostrich in here, or any combination if you wanted to do ostrich farms, ostrich farming, any of those things. You can type that term in here or on the search box on the next page. Click go. This is going to prompt you. When you're at home, you will always be prompted to log in one time. We do this on campus just so students can use this to practice logging in. You need your student ID number and then your password that you just use to access all things. You click on login. From this page, you'll see it's taking us to this news section. This particular research database is looking at newspaper articles. You'll see that there's a snapshot. There are other areas in here. There are law cases that deal with ostriches and other things like that you can kind of click on over here if you like, but we have you going to the newspaper section. As you're looking at it, one thing I'd like to recommend is that if you want to focus on newspaper or news stories from the U.S., you'll see that this is an international collection. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So this first one is coming from Nigeria. If you wanted to focus just on the U.S. and their ostrich industry and things like that, you can go over to this drop-down rectangle, the little menu button, location by publication. Drop it down. You'll see it starts listing the states alphabetically. You can click more and you can see all of them. If you wanted to focus on Illinois, you can select Illinois. You can also just go down and select United States and focus on articles from the U.S. So there are 30,000 that you can look at there. You can also look at your timeline if you wanted to see when these articles were published. They start 1940 to 2024. You can change your timeline and update that by clicking the OK button. And then you can also do this little box, the slider bar up at the top. If there are two articles published in two different places, they will many times appear right underneath, like this number 1 and number 2. You can actually click this little slider button from off to on, and it should collapse them together, and you'll see that there's a link that says, oh, there's more than just this one article. There was that other one there too. Now to look at any of these articles, you can click on the title. When you open it up, you will get your article that looks like this. So you'll see the text of the article. These are newspaper stories, so a lot of times they are pretty short. They have to fit in the newspaper in a little section. Your tools to take them with you are going to be right here across the top. You can save them to the cloud, email them, download them. You'll also see the export citation button. If you click on that, you'll see the citation will be written for you. Sometimes it takes a little minute to load, so don't give up. I'm going to close it and see if it'll go faster the second time. There we go. If you want to select MLA, you can do that. A lot of times I copy this to the clipboard and take it somewhere, or if I want to email this article to myself, I put it in the message field right here. I just paste it in, and then I just put my email address in the to field, and then it's all coming to me in one email. So know that that's a nice tip to do. Again, if you wanted to change your topic, if you wanted to focus on something specific, like ostrich egg crafts, I can type that in and see what articles might come up with that. So this is going to be talking, again, this is going to be coming internationally, but those might be interesting to look at. You can see my collapse command is on because it's putting them together. So this is going to look at the global industry of maybe ostrich egg crafts, but you can always come up here and do ostrich feathers and things like that. So know that all of these things are going to be available to you just with the click of a button, and you can use any of these tools on the left hand side to narrow them down. Everything should be full text. The only thing that you might not be able to get is the Wall Street Journal. And if you need a Wall Street Journal article, just let us know. So that's the Nexus Uni product. If we go back to the page, opposing viewpoints, this would be one that you would use for your persuasive speech. So it's going to look at different viewpoints on a topic. And what we're going to do is just leave this box empty and click on Go. Once we click the Go button, we land on the front page. If you're trying to decide on a topic, looking at the front page can be helpful. They have 3 different ideas that go across the top that you can look at. Then they have different subject areas, and they'll have a suggestion. The business and economic section has 142 topic ideas. The energy and environmentalism has 53, but there are 3 that are listed underneath. So you're welcome to click on any of these right here. Or if you just want to look at all of the different areas alphabetically, you can look at all 483 different sections. So these are going to be things listed alphabetically. Any of these you can click on and look up for a little bit more information. If you wanted to deal with animals, we can come over here and see if there's anything in animals. They have animal experimentation right here, animal rights if you wanted to stick, since your family has an ostrich farm. If you're thinking, well, no, I want to do something else, you can do, there's one on factory farming. If you do Facebook, there's esports. If that's something that's interesting to you, you can click on this. You get a landing page that looks like this. You'll see at the very top there's some introductory paragraphs. You can click on Read More, and what this will do is lay out your topic, usually kind of in a chronological kind of way, so that when you're kind of looking at how did esports come to be, or whatever your topic is, what's the data behind it, you'll see all of those things are here, and at the very bottom will be the different citation styles. Now for this particular article, you can print, email, or save with the tools at the top. And if you email, the citation automatically comes with it. You'll also see on the right-hand side that they're going to give you examples of other articles similar, and also some related subject words. So you can always click on those to do more searching. If we go back to our previous page, in the gray ribbon underneath, this is what they call the dashboard. This one just has a few items on it. Some of our other topics have many more that come up in here. Esports is kind of new, so there's less data and information gathered. But if you wanted to look at magazine articles, you can click here, and here's going to be the magazine articles. These are just like that initial article where you can click on it, and it will allow you to print, email, or save and give you suggested other articles. So this is a good free place to go where you can get good, reliable information. You can search for topics in here on that main page and kind of see if there's anything else that you would like. To go back, I was hitting the back button, but you can always go to the Browse Issues area right here and shop for a topic. They do lay it out pretty well. You'll see there's also the viewpoints area. This one has many more. They have some selected and featured, and they also have viewpoints. So know that those can be helpful by kind of looking at both sides of a particular issue and giving a particular viewpoint. There's also this button, Start the Topic Finder, which can be helpful to look at your topic in their different areas that they connect to, so they kind of take it apart a little bit. You'll also see that they have a picture that is the wheel, and you can click on any of these. So those are kind of fun to play with as well. So that's going to help you with your persuasive speech, and it's all about, once you find your topic, clicking around and seeing how you like it. Also know that there are tiles over here on the right that will help you narrow things down by date and different areas. Or if you want to search within an area, like possibly add the term children, it'll narrow down your articles and add that term as one of the things you're looking for. So that's Opposing Viewpoints.